everyone, it's Robyn. I made a couple more journals. I altered some of these to give as teacher gifts and also for some of my daughter's friends. So I just wanted to share them with you really quick, and then also some really nice, I'm so proud of them, muslin bags that I sewed and I decorated today. So let me just go over these really quick. And the bags that I made are to hold these. It's kind of like a gift bag. So let me go over really quick what I did. Some trim, the same is pretty much the same as the other time. The doily and then a cluster of flowers here. These are some 20mm open roses, the daisy, cherry blossoms, 10mm open roses, and that's pretty much it. Oh, the summer bloom, one of the smaller ones, and then one of the fuchsia bows that make it super easy to just stick on. Okay, so that's one. This one is identical, with the exception of, instead of using the daisy, I used one of the hellebore, and everything else is the same though. Okay, and the last, oops, I dropped it. The last one is a blue one, and I didn't have a whole lot of blue. I guess I'm not real partial to it because I've had very few blue flowers in my stash. So I decided to add a little bit of purple and then pink hellebore. These are some of the curly roses, I believe. Yeah, I think, no, it's a trellis rose. I just took the outer petals off to make them smaller. And this is just, sorry, I'm picking off glue strings. I will fix that using my heat tool on it before my girls give them away. Hydrangea petals, that's what I was saying. I just cut them in half, the dark purple here. Cut them in half, twisted them, the little petals here, and then just kind of stuck them in around there just to kind of, I wanted this fuller. This was, I started off with this. Turns out I didn't really need it that full, but it was already done. These are just some 20mm open roses, or 20mm, 10mm open roses. And then this was part of Natasha's Friday Fun Bits. She had challenged everybody last week to use a product that they hadn't used in quite a while. And these are the only MFT dies that I have, and I hadn't used it probably 6 to 7 months. It had just been sitting there, and I like it, and I don't know why I don't think of using it, but I didn't. And so I pulled that out and then just decided this is a teacher gift, so I decided to put the school initials there and also use Natasha's challenge for this week. And so there you have it, Natasha. I participated this week, so I always enjoy her videos. Okay, so let me put these aside, and I'm so excited. My husband got me this huge amount of muslin. And I know it looks like a big sheet, but it's not. It's muslin from a resale shop. It was all folded nice, but of course I didn't refold it good after I was working on it. But what I decided to do, I'd been looking at some of the muslin bags on Etsy, and I just thought they were so expensive. So I thought, I can do that. They're pretty simple. I'm not a sewer, but I thought I can do that. It's just a square, so pretty much just 3 stitches and then the casing thing here. I don't even know if that's what you call it. So I do have a step-by-step on decorating, but I'm not qualified to do a sewing step-by-step because those of you that sew would know I'm doing a lot wrong. So you could teach me 10 things. So basically what I did was I made the bag, no pattern or anything, just kind of me winging it. And then I stamped on it with a really pretty Stampin' Up! Stamp. Let me see, maybe you'll see it better on here. It's Nature Walk, I think, I'm not sure. But so I just stamped in that. I used the inks that I used to stamp on it, just in case you're interested, was Vintage Photo on some of them. Some of them I used the, what is that called? Crumb Cake, which is craft. And I also used some Stampin' Up! Craft cardstock. Craft ink, just on one of the bags. I wasn't really particular on I wasn't real partial to the color, so I just decided to stick with the brown tones. So anyway, what I did, I used some of my favorite lace from Wild Orchid Crafts, some of the seam binding, added some pearls and some burlap here in the center. And these are some rosette trims that Natasha had shared about, and we all went and got them from one of the online shops. And then I added one of I just kind of cut them apart. And then I added one of the Wild Orchid Crafts organza rosette trim and added one of their buckles in the center and a pearl. So, and then seam binding right here. So that's the first one, and they're in no particular order. This was one that I did. Again, well, this time I didn't use the organza. I used one of the trellis roses, but again, it's pretty much, you know, they're all the same. Okay, and then, oh, this one, this one's not my favorite, but this was the very first one that I did, so it was kind of like a prototype, and so I kind of over-embellished it, I think. I don't like the burlap facing, you know, this way. I like it better horizontal, but you learn by trial and error. So, but I'm still gonna use it. Added the burlap, added a flourish, some of the trellis roses, and cotton lace. And then this is the one that I stamped with 2 different craft inks. I think it was Pretty in Pink and then Rose, whatever, the Rose Red or something. So, and then, so that's this one. And I love, love, love this one. I love this color. It's my favorite. So, I had to make one in these colors. Again, the trellis roses, the 2-tone trellis roses. And my favorite lace down at the bottom, and pretty seam binding. It just all matches so, so pretty. And this bag was the very first one I did. I guess this would be the prototype bag. It was the last one I decorated though. And this is I did do a tutorial on decorating the bag. I'm not sure if I said that. But this was the one that I decorated. So just kind of went step by step through that. So you can kind of get an idea of what I did. So anyway, these are my bags. I'm so proud of them, probably because I don't sew and I don't know all the mistakes that I made, and I'm just happy not knowing them because I am really proud of them. So anyway, that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you so very much for watching. Have a great week. Bye-bye.